Willkommen. Welcome to day 14 of our A1 German journey. Can you believe we've already completed 2 full weeks? It's been an incredible ride, and today we're going to celebrate by putting all that new knowledge to the test. We'll be doing a comprehensive revision of everything we've covered in week 1 and week 2. This is the perfect opportunity to see how far you've come and to solidify all those fundamental concepts before we move on to new and exciting topics in week 3. So, take a deep breath, get your thinking cap on, and let's get ready to review. Los geht's! First up, let's go all the way back to the beginning. Greetings and introductions. How do you greet someone? You could say Hallo, Guten Morgen, Guten Tag, or Guten Abend. And to introduce yourself, you'd say Ich heiße, followed by your name, or Ich bin. To ask someone their name, you'd say Wie heißt du? Or Wie heißen Sie? For a formal situation. And when you leave, what do you say? Tschüss, or the more formal Auf Wiedersehen. Simple, right? You've got this. Next we tackled 3 of the most important verbs in the German language. Sein, haben, and werden. Remember, sein means to be. Let's quickly conjugate it. Ich bin, du bist, sie, es ist. Wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. Then we have haben, which means to have. That goes, ich habe, du hast, sie, es hat. Wir haben, ihr habt, sie haben. And finally, werden, meaning to become, or used for the future tense. Ich werde, du wirst, sie, es wird. Wir werden, ihr werdet, sie werden. These 3 verbs are the absolute backbone of so many sentences, so it's crucial to know them well. How are you feeling about them? After mastering the essential verbs, we moved on to talking about the people closest to us, family or die family. We learned words like die Mutter for mother, the Vater for father, die Eltern for parents. We have the Bruder for brother, and die Schwester for sister. Then there are die Großeltern, which includes die Großmutter, grandma, and der Großvater, grandpa. We also learned how to say, I have a sister, ich habe eine Schwester, or I have a brother, ich habe einen Bruder. Notice the different endings. That was our first little peek into German grammar cases, which we'll explore more later on. From there, we started adding more color to our sentences with adjectives. Remember how to describe things. Adjectives help us say if something is gut or schlecht, good or bad. We can describe something as gross, big, or klein, small. We learned schön for beautiful and hässlich for ugly. Or perhaps you're feeling glücklich, happy, or traurig, sad. A key thing to remember is that when an adjective comes after the verb sein, it doesn't change its ending. For example, das Haus ist groß, the house is big, die Blumen sind schön, the flowers are beautiful. Easy. Then we learned how to be more inquisitive by forming questions. We focused on the W-Fragen, or W questions. Words like where, for who, was, for what, wann, for when, wo, for where, warum, for why, and wie, for how. For example, wo wohnst du means where do you live, and was machst du means what are you doing. We also learned that for a simple yes, no question, you just flip the verb and the subject. Instead of du bist müde, you ask bist du müde? Are you tired? See how the verb bist comes first? That little switch turns a statement into a question. Of course, we couldn't go through 2 weeks of German without talking about food or das Essen. We learned some essential vocabulary. Remember das Brot, bread, and die butter, butter, for breakfast, or das Frühstück. You might have in Ei an egg. We learned about das Wasser, Water, der Saft, juice, and die Milch, milk. For main meals, you might have der Reis, rice, die Nudeln, pasta, or das Hähnchen, chicken. And a very important question, was isst du gern? What do you like to eat? You can answer, ich esse gern Pizza. Talking about food is always a fun and practical way to use your new language skills. Finally, we wrapped up week 2 by talking about our daily routine, or der Tagesablauf. We learned phrases like ich wache auf for I wake up and ich stehe auf for I get up. Then, ich putze mir die Zähne. I brush my teeth. You might say, ich frühstücke, for I eat breakfast. During the day, ich arbeite, or ich lerne. In the evening, ich sehe fern. I watch TV. And finally, ich gehe schlafen. I go to sleep. Linking these with times of day like morgens, mittags, and abends helps you describe your whole day in German. Alright, revision complete. How do you feel? Ready for a quick quiz? It's just 3 questions to see what you remember. I'll read the sentence with a blank and you choose the correct word from the 2 options. Let's go. Question number 1. Ich müde. Your options are bin or habe. Ich müde. Which one is it? Question number 2. Ich habe eine. Your options are Schwester or Wasser. Ich habe eine. And question number 3. Wie, du. Your options are heißt or bist. Wie, du. Take a moment to think about your answers. Ready? Let's check them. For number 1, ich müde, the correct answer is bin. Ich bin müde means I am tired. For number 2, ich habe eine, the correct answer is Schwester. Ich habe eine Schwester. I have a sister. Wasser is das Wasser, so it wouldn't fit there. And for number 3, wie, du, the correct answer is heißt. Wie heißt du is the classic way to ask, what's your name? How did you do? Let me know in the comments. Even if you made a mistake, that's part of learning. Amazing job everyone, you have officially completed week 2 of our German A1 course. You should be incredibly proud of yourself. We've covered so much ground and you are building a fantastic foundation for your German skills. Thank you so much for learning with me today. If you found this review helpful, please give this video a like and drop a comment below to let me know how you did on the quiz. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the start of